like guns, I like guns, I like guns. Hey guys, here we are in Cambodia. I had a bit of a concept a couple of months back about taking a group of people from YouTube or anywhere else that wanted to come with me to come to Cambodia and just go shoot some guns and do a bit of a motorcycle ride around Cambodia like I did on the original I Like Guns clip. And so when I first came up with this concept, I wasn't really sure how well it was going to work, so I put that video, as you guys know, on YouTube. We ended up getting 7 complete gun lovers coming with it and coming on the trip with us. Plus, of course, Jared and Matt, who's doing the camera work, and also the tour guide from Brisbane. He's come along as well. So there's 11 of us all up. So when I worked up at the airport there in Sydney today, the first people I met was Alan Wazza, and I really like Wazza. He looks a little bit like Gimli. I'm wondering where he put his battle axe in, but he got along on the trip anyway. And then I seen our kickboxing mate there, Carlson. He's come along, a young bloke. He's only 16 years old, so it was really good to have him come along. And to my surprise, we also had a police officer from Sydney come along, keep an eye on us. So I met them there at Sydney, and from that trip we flew all the way to Vietnam, and we were supposed to have a connecting flight at Vietnam, which was going to basically get us straight to Cambodia. But as Asia is, the flight was delayed. I mean, it's probably all over the world. We stayed there in Vietnam for too many hours, so I'm pretty weary at the moment. It's like 12 o'clock here, but it's 4 o'clock in the morning in Australia, so I've had a pretty long day. So we walked up to the motel and I met Robert and Bob. They're both from Brisbane, and found out that Robert is a soldier serving in the Australian Army, which is great to have him in. We met the other guy from Thailand, Ben. He's come across as well. He's a missionary, so we got a whole lot of broad range of people on the trip. And we also got the tour operator from Brisbane, which is Graham. So he's organised the thing. So we got straight off the plane. Met Paul from the motorcycle riding guy, and he's come along as well. So what we did, after I met those guys, we got the tuk-tuks down the river and had some dinner, and now I'm heading back to bed. So this is basically day one. It's been a big flyover from Australia, and it was a pretty good trip. We stayed at this great hotel here, typically an Asian hotel, but it's quite appropriately named the Asian Hotel. We've got a pretty busy day tomorrow, so what I'm basically going to try and do is do 12 videos, one for each day, and some will be more interesting than others, but this is the beginning, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll see you then.
Hi, my name's Alan Wishart. I'm the truck driver. Watching the YouTube video for the first time, I thought, I've got to meet this bloke. This is going to be different.
I'm Wazza. I come from northeast Victoria at the moment. I ended up coming on this trip because a mate of mine said I've got onto this trip happening in Cambodia and shooting guns and riding motorbikes, which is 2 of the 3 main things I like doing in my life.
Yeah, named Richard King. I'm with the police, and I decided to come on this trip because I love guns and a bit of dirt bike riding.
G'day guys, I'm Carlson Johnson. I'm from a small town called Parks, where Steve's from. I came on this trip because I wanted to learn as much as I can about guns and mines and a lot of history about Cambodia.
G'day, my name's Rob Marchment. I'm a corporal in the Australian Army, an MO technician.
Hi, my name's Bob Marchment. The first time I found out about this trip was my son Robert rang me up and said I had to listen to Steve Lee's song on YouTube about I Like Guns, and we just went from there. He said, we're going to Cambodia, and I said, oh yeah, that sounds alright. Didn't quite believe it at the time, but it sort of panned out that way, and here we are.
Hi, my name's Ben Hamilton, and I live in Thailand. I'm basically a missionary in Thailand. I live there helping like orphans and working in agriculture and stuff like that, figuring out new ways of doing things. But yeah, basically I wanted to come on this trip because I just needed a bit of a break. Been working hard lately, so I wanted to come out and have some fun with some new mates and have a really exciting trip riding bikes and shooting guns.
G'day, my name's Graham Scott and I'm a travel agent from Australia. I'm an ex-high school teacher who had a passion for travel and sharing culture and experiences with people.
I'm Matt Maluish. I'm from Parks as well. I'm a fitter and turner by trade. I'm friends with Steve and Jared Lee. The opportunity came up to come along to Cambodia again. I came on the original I Like Guns tour, and I thought so much fun, I might as well head along again, and this time I came along to help out with a bit of filming and some of the video work.
So my name is Jared Lee. I'm the son of Steve Lee, YouTube smash hit sensation Steve Lee. I came on this trip because my old man said he was going to do an I Like Guns tour. Since I've been on 2 other motorbike rides through Cambodia with him, I thought it'd be a bit of a fun thing, so I've just come along to do a bit of filming, and yeah.
G'day, I'm Steve Lee. The reason I came on the I Like Guns trip was when Tracy heard about it, my wife, she said, you know what, get out of my house, go to Cambodia and leave me alone for a while, you're an idiot. And so that's why I got an invite on the trip. My wife insisted, so here I am.